know y'all look at us and you say, man, look, I know you brothers got a lot of issues, but every week y'all put race into something. And I want you to brace yourself right here, because the movie we talking about tonight, Zootopia, look, I swear you can't go around it. Race is a really big issue here.
Spilling over in the Disney movie.
It is such a big deal. It is spilling over. You got these cute talking bunnies and these talking animals, all these bright colors right here, and they are making some of the most rational and the biggest statements about racism and bigotry. We are not digging deep into this. This is not us. This is not some racist conspiracy shit going on with us.
That was the biggest thing I didn't look forward to coming in here and saying was, God damn it, Corey, you were right.
I know.
I could feel him like as the movie was going on when he was watching it by himself. Like I could just feel his smile getting bigger and bigger while he's there by himself.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't wait.
And what we have here in Zootopia, we have a world that has evolved where humans are not in the picture. It's just animals. And the cool thing about the animals is that they live better than humans. You know, humans were fighting each other and killing each other. We have predators living with prey, and they're like, hey, we're cool because we all live in this utopia called Zootopia with different regions for every different kind of species. Now something has happened to where this harmony has been broken. It turns out that the predators are somehow, their predatory instincts are kicking in.
Taking over.
They're taking over. They're like zombies or something. And now all the cute little animals that are not predators, which outnumber the prey, by the way, they're saying, oh shit, we knew it. We knew it. All those little
bunch of savages. And we knew we couldn't trust.
Exactly.
All uppity predators.
All those little racist bunnies that tried to keep that shit inside. It's like, I told you so. But one bunny, Judy.
Burning carrots.
Yeah, burning carrots and crosses and shit. Get out of here, you goddamn nigga lion. I told you, go back to Africa. One bunny's on the case, little Judy Hopps, voiced by Ginnifer Goodwin. She is saying, you know what, I even have my own prejudices, but something has to be going on here. And she wants to get to the bottom of it because not only does she want to help her new wonderful world of Zootopia out, but also she's new on the force and she's experienced her own form of discrimination. They used to say, bunnies can't be cops. For a Disney movie like that, a family Disney film, an animated feature to tackle this issue, that's one thing. But there's a lot of things going on in this film. Yeah, they're talking about racism. They're talking about prejudice. They're talking about maybe the assumptions that we have about different people of different religions. But it's also kind of a feminist film too. Little Judy Hopps, they would tell her you can't be part of the police force because you know what, you're too cute and you're too fragile.
And you have a vagina.
Yeah, you got a little.
That's what they don't say. Like, hey, well, you're female. I mean, you're a rabbit. That's what it is.
And you got a little bunny vagina too. I mean, let's get right down to the point. But it sounds like something we say about women. You're too, you're too cute. You're too beautiful.
You're not physical enough. You're a fluff job.
But go be a woman. And that's what the bunny is. Go do bunny shit. Be cute. Go cook me something to eat. You're good at getting pregnant. Go have a bunch of rabbit babies.
All right. If you insist on sticking around, you can write parking tickets. How about that?
Yeah, they make her write parking tickets, but she's not giving up. And as you can see in this clip right here, being a bunny, which is just another way of saying you got a vagina, she succumbs to what a lot of women feel are what they experience when they go into a workplace that's mostly male dominated, which is discrimination on the job.
Please. There's got to be somebody to find my Emmett.
Mrs. Otterton.
I will find him.
Oh, thank you. Bless you, little bunny.
Taller than you.
Take this.
Yeah, bitch, who you talking to? And rabbits hate that. Yo, little bunny. She's mad about this, but she got to keep her job.
Bring him home to me and my babies, please.
Mrs. Otterton, please wait out here.
Of course. Oh, thank you both so much.
1 second. You're fired.
He's like, you out your goddamn mind? I was so scared that you going to turn around and stump that rabbit into the floor. And that is Idris Elba.
Man.
What's up?
No, I just right before coming here, I rewatched Beast of No Nation. And I'm just like, man, fuck Idris Elba.
Wow. And especially right there, you're like, damn, man, you're keeping African kids down, you're fucking with rabbits. I saved your life. Now go eat a carrot. He is great, man.
He is.
I mean, you talk about a guy that's a talented guy. You can hear the acting in his voice. A lot of the voices in here are very well cast. And again, there's a lot of things in the movie where they concentrate on acting. And I'm gonna talk about that in a little while. But a lot of your direct jokes, a lot of things are subtle, like what we were talking about with the bunny and everything being a woman. But there's a lot of direct jokes that are obviously very out front about race. And because they're kind of heavy, it doesn't mean that they're not funny. They actually, especially in the context of a Disney movie, I'm like, wow. It's like if it is completely innocent. Nobody would even think about it if it's said out in the real world. But because they said that in a Disney movie, you might as well call me the N-word or something. They do things like these animals, they might have evolved, but they're just as racist as human beings, man. When they have the sheep that are around, and the sheep are nothing but black women. Because when they're around, everybody wants to touch their hair.
So fluffy.
Man, there was a black mom sitting behind me. I'm not lying. There's a black woman sitting behind me. I'm not making this up. She knew exactly how that was because she said, don't do that. Don't do that. She was getting mad for this shit right here. Girl, don't let them touch your hair like that.
It's like cotton candy.
Stop it. Where to?
Rainforest District. Vine into Hunga.
There. Traffic cams for the whole city. Well, this is so exciting, actually. I mean, well, I never get to do anything this important.
But you're the assistant mayor of Zootopia.
Oh, I'm more of a glorified secretary. I think Mayor Lionheart just wanted the sheep vote.
I'm like, God damn, man. And I'm going to let this continue to play because, you see in this one scene how many layers there are? Black people's hair, they're getting the minority vote. No, the shit gets deeper.
It was really nice for me to be...
While we're young, smell weather.
You think when she goes to sleep, she counts herself?
See, that's racism right there. He would never say that to her if she was in the room. Subtle. And also up front, and it's all very funny to me, at least.
Well, the thing about the fox, what was his name?
Nick Wilde, who's voiced by Jason Bateman.
Yeah, who's perfect. He's the one from right off the bat saying like, yeah, all this happy sing kumbaya, utopia, zootopia shit. That ain't real. That's all surface.
You're not colorblind.
Yeah. No, he was calling it like it is, but he wasn't helping. Nick ain't even trying to steer away from his stereotype. In this world, foxes are seen as sneaky, lying, conniving, always plotting. They're like the black people of that world.
Yeah, man, but it was easy to read in between the lines with Nick. Like, he came there probably with big hopes and dreams about what it was going to be and saw what it really was and got disillusioned. It was like, fuck it, you're going to see me as a fox, I'll be your fox.
Yeah, man, he's a realist.
No, you don't make... I took it personally. If you're going to be the black person of that world, bro, you got to respect for all of us, man. Why's
he got to be black?
Because that's what he was in that world, man.
See, okay, that's something
the sheep were black.
But that's something I like about this movie. You can basically identify with whoever you want. Like you said, you saw, the whole Muslims thing. I didn't see anything like that. The whole time I saw it as black and white and maybe, Hispanic in certain parts. But with this, I feel like whatever you want to imprint on it, that's what you're going to take away from it. And that's something they did great in Zootopia.
And like I said, it's everybody can get different things from this. That's the beauty of it. You can watch this in multiple viewings and not only see more jokes, but see different meanings, different targets that they were doing of social commentary. But that goddamn Nick, I like the character. The character's a great character. It's a wonderfully designed character. But brother, you keeping us all down if you can't represent, man. I mean, every fucking thing he did, he was just sneaky about it. And he even brought other people down with him.
What did you do that made Mr. Big so mad at you?
I may have sold him a very expensive wool rug that was made from the fur of a skunk. But
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, sweet Jesus. She's like, can't you just stop being a stereotype for once? now you bringing me to this shit right here. You take all that away. You strip all that away, you still have an incredibly imaginative visual movie. The character designs, as I told you, they have so much appeal. These characters are designed so well. They have animators, and I always say this is important, they have animators who are great actors. They're not falling into the trap of doing this thing where it's very stagey animation to the point of overacting. They're just acting. And I'm amazed at some of the little just small facial
ticks
and whatnot that they got with some of these characters. It was, I mean, they either they have some very great animators who are actors deep down inside, or they looked at performers do this and they mimic their performances. So, hey, Mark's like, oh yeah, I agree, man.
Indubitably. No, but that was actually something I'm glad you brought up, because I remember like watching this the whole time. I'm thinking, wow, like the rabbit especially, she's emoting like crazy. So when she's excited, you feel excited for her. When she was going into the city, what you're seeing right here for the first time, I got excited to go into the city. Everything was vibrant and new, and you're like, wow, I'm experiencing this world through her eyes. And because she emotes so well, you actually feel like you're a part of that journey with her.
They really did do a great job at making you connect with these characters too.
Yeah.
I connected with several characters on some level. You know, I walked out almost dumbfounded by how good this movie was. I thought it was going to be okay. I was like, this would be funny, but I was like, God damn, Disney.
Dude, like talking about it now is getting my heart racing again. I'm like, I remember her. Like, I can't wait to watch it again.
I really want to go see this shit again because there's so many great things in here. When I talk about this movie is also a police procedural. When you watch it, you know, they're trying to solve this mystery of why these predators are going crazy. And so you get a lot of tropes in here that anywhere else that would be, all right, you know what, that's even as a joke, that's funny. And they have one part in here, like we see car chases and foot chases all the time, but they have one in here, it's on my list of one of the greatest foot chases of all time in a movie, because you have the bunny rabbit, what's her name, Judy, where she's so used to being small, and she's chasing this perp, and she goes into this city of mice. And she's so used to being small. Now she's like, God damn, I'm Godzilla. I'm going to kill somebody if I'm not careful.
Hey, stop right there!
Have a donut, copper!
Oh my god, did you see those leopard print jeggings?
Man, I laughed so hard at that part. That poor little Jewish mouse was about to die, and I was laughing my ass off. Even a little kid looked at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But this is, man, I'm like you, man. I get so excited talking about this. Martin, let me let you in on some of this good stuff.
I'm going to say something negative that you're not going to like.
You know what? Maybe I will, because I do have some negative things. Go ahead.
As good as this movie is, I found that through most of the first half of it, while I love everything they did, like you look at it, you go like, wow, they really thought this world out. Like none of it is haphazard or half thought. They spent some time, you know, just being architects of it. I found that while I watched it and I constantly chuckled, I never really had a big laugh in it.
Well, and that's your problem, brother. I laughed so hard. So many times.
I'm just telling you, like there was no solid joke that made me really laugh out loud. Go like, oh, I'm gonna remember that. But I chuckled constantly. It wasn't like a. I was like, it kept going. I was just hoping. There was a point when I was almost at the point of like, yeah, I guess it's just never gonna hit this level here for me. It wasn't until they get to, I guess, the first of the big plot twist, like to show like what this is really all about, where I was like, oh shit. Okay, that changes everything.
Did you say it just like that? Oh shit.
In my mind, I did. I know better than talking out in the theater. But I was kind of like, all right, now we got something going here. And they get to that spa, the one where Tommy Chong is, and they're all doing yoga, and there's a lot of scenes that's like, the big joke is like, this animal is gonna put its taint right in your face. And they kind of did that several times. I was like, all right, guys, come on, move it along. They have like a big hippopotamus spread its vagina right in your face, but they don't actually show it. It's just as smooth as a Ken doll.
Is that why, Mark, do you hear what you just said?
I don't want to see it, but don't put it out there if you're not going to show it.
Martin just said that his problem with the movie is that he didn't get to see elephant vagina. What kind of pervert are you, man?
But I think that's something that did good though, because for children it's innocent and obviously not seeing animal genitals, and for adults we know what's there, so we're laughing because she's going through this torturous scene.
But I don't even like the hint that like, hey, check out this elephant's ass crack.
Your imagination just took over too hard.
It's not my imagination. Look, this right there.
There's no crack.
I know, but there should be. And that's weird.
Martin,
that's weird to put it right in your face.
Martin,
and it's not there. It's like I'm like, wait.
Martin, do you want or do you not want elephant vagina and crack?
I want the elephant to do that turned around.
So you can imagine the vagina right there.
No,
you nasty
I
fuck.
don't have to imagine.
If they were turned around, there wouldn't be any point to the joke because she'd just be staring at the top of her head.
No. The head would be underneath the body.
You let that block your entertainment of
Hey,
the movie.
man, of all negative things, that's the smallest I could think of.
Yeah, no, it distracted me in a way where I was still stuck on that after it moved on to the
Okay,
next
when I
scene.
had my complaint, I didn't want to hear yours. I thought my shit was nitpicking because I got one. I feel so good about it now.
Martin act like somebody came in front of the theater and flashed everybody and ran out.
Because I was like, you didn't have to do that and linger on it so long and then go to a giraffe that's licking itself.
Man, you act like you went to go see a porn film. You're like, man, I didn't see no elephant
That's
pussy,
what it
man.
turned into. It's like, oh, this is a nudist colony. And like, here you go.
Brother.
man.
The joke
do that.
was, oh my God, it's a sad day when I had to break down something to you, Martin. But the joke was not about an elephant pussy, okay? It was about animals in a world where they wear clothes, and the gag is like these animals are grossed out when animals are just being natural animals that we're used to seeing.
No,
you want to see elephant vagina lips and shit.
I don't. But don't put it out there if you're not going to show it.
I think, Martin, what it's supposed to play on is like you've seen all these other movies like The Lion King and, Bugs Life where they don't have this stuff and they're naked the whole time and you're just fine with it. But in this, they act like humans in their clothes. So you're like, So now when I'm thinking, for me, I was like, when I'm thinking about The Lion King, I'm like, oh, maybe they should be wearing clothes.
If I had made this, if I had made that complaint, you would be all over my ass, man.
I've done comedy for several years now. I get the joke. I just don't get the why you feel like you got to put this right in my face, but then not have it there.
You act like you at an elephant strip club and you can't see like a fully new elephant strip club. Like, well, I didn't see no vagina when I went in there.
Well, Corey, let me ask you this: in the theater you were in, when they were showing this moment, were there more gasps or laughs during this?
There were laughs,
and I think the theater we were in, it was constant laughter.
Sure.
And Mark was the only one with his dollar held out.
Appalled.
Waiting, man, waiting for an elephant pussy on his face. I mean, here's the thing, Martin. Let me help you out, brother. How about this?
Kicked you under the bus.
Right, yeah.
How about tomorrow, this weekend, I take you to the Waco Zoo. They got elephant there. I think I film, and you can look at all the elephant vagina you want to.
I don't want to.
Oh, how about this, Martin?
I don't want them to pretend to show that to
It's
me.
a world where elephants and animals, fully have evolved. And while they've gotten more intelligent and their brains have gotten bigger, their genitals have just gotten smaller, Martin. So her anus and her vagina is right under that tail right there. Does that help you out, brother?
No.
Oh, fuck, man. I can't help you, man.
No.
I can't do nothing for you. I feel sorry for you, man. You see something you like, Martin? No.
Do you like what you see?
There's some funny scenes in here that I laughed, that I already saw. Flash the Sloth, I laughed at that when I saw it in its full context, and I laughed at it harder when I saw it the second time.
I am doing
Fine?
well.
People in the theater, I heard grown-ups just choking. They were laughing so hard. And you sitting up there, I didn't see no sloth dick.
He was laughing at. I was laughing at that part.
Okay, were you laughing at that
Yeah.
part? Okay, all right then. All right. At least you
got a witness.
Because if you weren't there, he'd be like, yeah, it was all right.
Martin's there with a pitchfork. Take this down. This is smut.
Remove this now. Show you that I'm not just coming in here and I'm blindly praising this movie because it tackled so many issues and I love animation. I'm into Disney and all that kind of stuff. No, I had some complaints. And my complaints I thought were silly until I heard yours. For example, I guess these animals have evolved in this world so much that they don't even need blood anymore. There's a couple of times where little Judy got slapped and cut and stabbed and didn't no blood come out. I know it's a Disney movie.
For real, man?
No, don't you for real me. No, hell no. No, hell no.
Now. Come on.
No, she could have broke a bone or something. They didn't have to show her cut. I want to see, kids can handle a little
That's
bit.
as equally as petty as his.
No, it's petty, but his is more petty.
No. Here's a pettier.
I don't think so.
I mean, what's one of the biggest principles of animation? Squash and stretch.
Squash and scratch.
Yeah, squash and stretch
on the screen.
And yet somehow people are able to the cartoons are able to squash and stretch and still keep on walking. I mean, it's like you complaining about that.
No, because they set up certain physics in this world, and these are animals who are, they got predators in there and everything.
Kind of physics where nobody's getting bogged down and cuts of broken bones.
It didn't ruin the movie for me like it did you. I still laughed. You know, I let it slide, Martin, is what I did.
God damn, you a petty motherfucker. It's like your agenda when you see a movie like, well, I got to find something wrong.
I didn't.
You know what? And scene number 3, some of those hairs are out of place. I noticed that.
Oh, did you see that?
I had to give it a match.
There are 3 out of place pixels. I can't have this.
It was one hair on Judy that just wasn't fully rendered out. You know, I didn't like that. It's like, you know, just a few seconds in the render farm could have helped. Man, come on. You know, now you just had a silly ass complaint. Let me have mine.
Which I felt bad about until I heard yours.
I don't feel, but mine is justified.
I like how both of you in your realms are like, mine's right. No, yours is wrong. Yours is right. No, mine is wrong. All right. From the outside, y'all both look like dumbasses.
I know. I got rabbits and shit.
There wasn't any blood. I didn't see no vaginas.
I didn't get no rabbit blood. Well, I didn't get no elephant vagina. I think I'm worse than you. Who came out on top? I think you did.
Wow. If we were doing this over Facebook, we'd be ready to fight.
I know we would. Hey, you better keep this motherfucker away from me, man.
You need to talk to your friend.
Talk to your boy over there.
I don't know, man. He's getting out of control, dude. It's been a hard week for him.
There are some things that happen here where, yeah, it becomes very predictable, but then I had to realize, okay, this is a family film for one, and the other thing is that can even be seen as sort of a parody where you just let it slide, even the predictability of it. I think I was a little harsh on that point because the problem of why they're going on this investigation was well thought out and was very creative, where the solution was, you know, not so much.
Well, it's kind of that way, like the same thing Deadpool did, where it took something you're familiar and comfortable with and then twisted it. Like right at the point when you go like, oh, I think I know where this is going. And you kind of relax. It goes like, yeah, but what if we do this? You go like, oh, okay. Yeah. Very smart. Okay, I see what you're doing here.
There was some stuff in here where I thought that they wouldn't work, but they've worked very well, and I didn't like it. And I was really holding back not to smile. Like that Godfather part that they did with Mr. Big.
Daddy! What did we say? No icing anyone at my wedding!
I have to, baby. Daddy has to.
That made me laugh so hard, and that puts into the rewatchability of the film. Is that there's so many gags and jokes, you're not going to even see them the first time, and they make a lot of pop culture jokes in there. It's like a lot of famous TV shows.
Actually, they probably made the first actual funny Godfather parody. Like, there's been so many over the years. It's like, man, y'all are beating a dead horse. Stop it. And this is the first one I've seen in forever where I was like, okay, that actually felt fresh.
It will be one of the smartest films that I've seen this year. And I know it's early to say that. I'm not saying it'll be the smartest, but it will be up there.
No, you already said it. Too late.
I didn't say it was the. I said it'll be. I said it'll be one of the.
Got a witness.
Don't you? Did I say that? He's starting shit. Yeah, you did. No, you didn't. See, he said it. You know, and even I forgave some things like, and they have a character named Gazelle, voiced by Shakira.
Okay.
No, stop.
That's a real negative thing.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, this whole thing with Gazelle, I was like, it felt like they stopped the movie for that.
With certain parts, I thought they used her well, especially when they brought her in it's near the beginning of the movie when she's like, we feel this way about this, and like you're like, all right, so it's a pop star making a comment about something they know nothing about.
Exactly.
Another social commentary thing. And then even the song and dance number, I was like, all right, at least it's somewhere where it somewhat makes sense because she's a pop star. If I see her on the stage doing some kind of song and dance number, all right, I understand it. It's not like Hotel Transylvania where it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, and you're right. You're right about that's why I forgave it, because I said I don't have to watch it. It's at the end, but it's just not them dancing with the opening credits. They actually made a number out of it. And I didn't mind the way she popped up.
Me.
All right, there you go.
He made a good argument.
There you go. And if you look under a skirt, Martin, you can actually see it. I almost came close to giving this a better than sex, but it's like I said, there are just some small things in there that really didn't do it. It just didn't feel like a completely perfect film to me because of the predictability of that police procedural. I mean, this is not doing a whole lot of things different from its main narrative, but as a kids movie that's making a statement about something that a lot of adult films don't get right, because this movie, it makes these statements without having to be, it didn't have to be shocking, it didn't have to offend anybody, and it didn't have to be very heavy-handed except for the constant message of believe in yourself. And that is why I'm giving this a very extremely high full price, one of my absolute favorite movies of this year, and better than a lot of the movies I saw last year.
Fair. For what Inside Out did for psychological movies, this is what Zootopia is for sociological things. Like it's a big study about how the world works, and they're basically breaking it down to a kid's level for, like you said, a lot of adult themes. I really enjoyed the small subtle things that they didn't really point out, like when they were in the car and he was looking on his phone, instead of Google it was Zoogle photos, or like you saw like movie posters and they're like of animals, and people's last names are kind of like what they were. Like her last name was Hop, I think, or so like I really enjoy like really subtle things like that. As I was coming in here, I was trying to think of some negative things that I didn't enjoy. I think they spent a little bit too much time on when the fallen hero part, and then they're going to come back anyway. I thought that kind of stretched out a little bit longer than it did. But I loved all the overarching stories that took place in this film. I'm just overwhelmed just talking about it because I want to see it again.
Oh man, I want to see it. We got to get high and go see it again.
Oh yeah, I love that. But like you, I was really thinking about giving it a better than sex. But I feel like it's something that, like you said, it is predictable. It didn't really bring anything new, but it did do everything right. So I'll give it that, and with that, I do give it a full price.
Thomas,
this is a classic movie, and it makes me think about how I felt when I was a kid and I saw The Fox and the Hound, which just seems like a story about two cute animals, but it had a really deep message to it.
Yeah.
And something I'm like, man, every kid should watch that just so you can get them indoctrinated on accepting people who are different and not listening to society tell you can't like somebody just because they are different. And this does that in spades constantly. I mean, to the point where I won't be at all surprised if there's a backlash against this movie for its liberal propaganda. I mean, this is that kind of movie that's set up just for that. Just like when you're saying like, oh, every kid should see it. There'll be another faction going like, don't let your kids see this liberal bullshit.
Bill O'Reilly's already on this shit.
Next Monday on Fox News.
Yeah. It'll be the topic there. And something you guys touched on is that there's so much going on in this movie. You really got to watch it twice to catch it all. Like even you mentioning things, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, that was in there. I'm looking forward to watching it again. And while I may not have liked it as much as you guys did, I still give it a full price.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you people, that's all I wanted, Martin. Just want a full price.
Oh, you was gonna get it.
I was gonna be mad if you said low full price. But you know what, full price. This is gonna be. I think it's gonna be like a low full price. Oh, you already did it. Nope. No, you already did it.